When it comes to many relationships, there's one thing that most women take seriously, and that's getting a ring on their finger. Now, getting to that point in the relationship where you're both ready to jump in with both feet and say, you know what, we're ready to spend the rest of our lives together, can take some coaxing on your part though, and that's normal. Sometimes men just need that nudge, that little reminder, that assistance to get them to the point where they're ready to pop the question. Well, here's how to get a man to propose. First, make sure he's the one. I mean, are the two of you in a well-balanced relationship where you respect one another? Is he the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Before you go any further, you're going to want to make sure that obviously he's the one. Can you see yourself with him for life? Maintaining the attraction to him and ensuring that your common goals are aligned? Do you see eye to eye on the big stuff like your finances, the goals about family planning, lifestyle choices, etc.? Make sure that you are truly ready to jump in before convincing him to put a ring on your finger. Next, get yourself prepared. Taking the next step together in your relationship for marriage means coming together as one, sharing finances, a home, and the future means there should be a certain level of preparedness. Preparedness in the finances, preparedness in a future plan, and preparedness in the lifestyle to accommodate a partner and successfully be able to maintain a relationship. All of that is essential. In order to get him to propose, you first must be ready. Next, casually start to mention things about the future. If you've been together for an extended length of time and he hasn't brought it up, get him thinking about the simple things. Ask him whether he would like to start saving up to go on a specific vacation in a couple of years. Or talk about your 5-year plan together and start off with your own personal, career, and lifestyle goals. Ask him about his own 5-year goals and see if the topic of marriage comes up in that conversation. Next, you want to communicate your expectations. Meaning, if you've been in a relationship for an extended period of time and there's been no talk of taking the next step, it might be that he doesn't realize your own expectations and timeline for the relationship. Having open lines of communication in the relationship and being able to speak honestly with one another is absolutely essential. You have to be able to communicate that marriage is important to you and a part of your relationship timeline. You also want to start saving for the big day. Weddings are expensive and one of the reasons that many men avoid the topic. If you're in the part of a relationship where you know the future is going to hold a wedding, you might want to consider saving up for that special day. You might want to consider bringing up the alternative options to a traditional wedding, talking about destination weddings, a small wedding, or even heading out for the weekend and eloping can ease him, and also you, of the financial stress that accompanies a wedding. For some men, it's the financial stress that is the deal breaker, so informing him that a small wedding is just right can help him to propose to you that much quicker. You also, want to start dropping hints. If you've talked about the future together and marriage is something that you know he is willing to consider, you could go big and leave hints for him. Email him photo of friends' weddings. Leave out those wedding announcements and invitations that come in the mail. If you're really brave and you really want him to pop the question, circle pictures of engagement rings that you like and leave them where you know he's going to see them. Also, you don't want to force it. Regardless of the steps that you want to take to tie the knot, again, do not force it. Forcing the situation might make his potential nervousness increase, reducing the chances that he's going to pop the question at all. Keeping open lines of communication in the relationship and ensuring that you're on the same page when it comes to the relationship and the potential of future engagement and marriage is going to ensure that he pops the question when he's ready and when you're both going to step into the next phase of the relationship together. Getting him to pop the question might not happen overnight. It's a process of making sure that he's ready, that you're ready, and that the two of you are ready to begin your life together. Now, to help him pop the question, watch the complete Girl Gets Ring video series and get the diamond you deserve. Thanks so much for listening, guys.